Hello, all my wonderful amigos, and welcome to my channel, The Divine Leonine's Diary. Hope you are doing well and are absolutely fit, healthy, and hearty. If you're new to this channel, I'll request you to please subscribe to my channel. It's a relatively new channel, and I'll truly appreciate your support. So, without any further ado, today's reading is based on the important messages that your spirit guides want to convey to you. Please note, these are timeless readings and are applicable to the day you see them and tells you about the phase of life that you're going to enter next. As you can see, I have prepared 4 groups for you to choose from. This is group 1, which has the tiger's eye. This is group 2, which has the gorgeous pyrite. This is also called the fool's gold. Group 3 is the wonderful fluorite. And in group 4, we have the beautiful rose quartz. You can pause the video if you want, meditate on the cards, and then choose the group that you feel most drawn to. If you strongly feel drawn to more than one group, then that's fine too. Your reading can be based on multiple groups placed here as well, friends. Feel free to choose on what you feel is right for you. I also suggest that you choose with your intuition, as that is more likely to give you the most accurate reading. Is that alright? Okay, I'll take it as a yes for now. Timestamps are provided below in the description box as well as in the comments section. So just relax, grab your coffee, and I'll see you at the click of the mentioned timestamps. Hello, group 1, and you chose the tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is a beautiful stone and it corresponds straight to your solar plexus chakra, which is associated with strength and courage. Let's see what cards do we have in store for you and what messages do the spirit guides have for you. Oh my, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the 7 of Swords, and you have the Hermit. Wonderful. So the Wheel of Fortune, the spirit wants to tell you that the Wheel of Fortune stands for the endless possibilities that are in store for you. You are completely ignoring the unknown or say the foreseen events, group 1, that can be life-changing for you. So this card tells me of the surprises that are there in store for you. Also, do you see what color it is? It's the color green. So green correlates with your heart chakra, and it tells you to step ahead and open your heart to its true desires. Ask yourself, what do you desire the most right now in the world? And try to be specific, group 1, because it's time to step forward and summon what your heart craves to have the most. You have the ability to bring together the forces of the universe in order to manifest what's there in your heart. So stop wasting your time, because you have all the tools to create the life that you want. Beautiful, isn't it? Next we have the 7 of Swords. In 7 of Swords, I can see that you're completely oblivious to what the universe is trying to tell you, group 1. So a possible fear that is so strong, be it your relationship going wrong, or you losing out on an opportunity, or things going bad at your workplace, it could be anything. But that thing is not allowing you to connect with the spirit guides. So 7 of Swords correlates to your crown chakra. Connection with the divine is shaken by presence of the fear, group 1. Remember that. So please do not be fearful. Do not be impatient. This is not the time to give up, group 1. You have the Wheel of Fortune card over here. So it's unnecessary fear that's stopping you from bringing out the best in you. Okay? You also have the Hermit over here. Hermit correlates to your solar plexus. And this is a card of courage and reflection. So Spirit wants you to introspect. You are searching for things outside when in reality they lie within you. Okay? This card also gives you strength. And courage, strength, and creativity are all a part of your personality, group 1. So your insecurities have maybe pushed them to some corner of your mind. So you need to think carefully what works for you and pull up your socks accordingly. This also tells me why you chose the Tiger's Eye Group 1, because that is that's a stone of strength and courage, Group 1. Okay, next we have the Spirit Keeper of the North, and we have the Song of the Wild. Beautiful. So the message that I receive here is that you need to take time for contemplation and turn within, Group 1. This card speaks of connecting with your ancestors, and spirits want me to tell you that you need to take a measure of your life. What's working for you? What's not working for you? What and whom do you need to release and make changes in your life accordingly? And this is a beautiful card to have, Group 1's Songs of the Wild. This is a card of new opportunities, my amigos. We spoke of opening your heart here, right? We spoke of opening your heart to its true desires. So you have a platform ready, you need to work it out. You just need to step out of your comfort zone and live passionately, Group 1. Okay, let's see what cards do we have next. Oh wow, you have the Commitment and you have Back and Forth. Okay, in Commitment you can see this man and he's signing some papers. This card can be a confirmation of a romantic proposal or even marriage for some people. So singles, are you listening to me? Yes, this could be a romantic proposal, or maybe someone is going to propose marriage to you. This could also be a job offer or purchasing a new house, or say a business commitment, depending on the situation that you're in right now. You also have the Intention Back and Forth card here. So there's a man who's standing on a seesaw. He's juggling. The way he's juggling from one side to the other side, maybe you are also juggling with choices or situation. This card tells me of your mental and emotional focus right now. So you're stuck between choices, and choices could be of love or career or say any life-changing decisions, and the fear of making the wrong decision is not letting you make any decision at all. We spoke about your fear here in Seven of Swords. So first and foremost, I want you to get down off the seesaw. Be honest with yourself and think what truly makes you happy. Think about it, Group 1, and then make a choice. Okay, let's see what's the final card from the universe telling you. It says obstacles are detours in the right direction. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. It's perfect, right? It's perfect for your reading. So just do me a favor, Group 1. You actually need to get down from the seesaw, please. These obstacles have been intentionally planted in your way so that you can choose the path that is right for you. You need not fear. Things are working out for you. You just need to follow your heart and take a right decision. So these were the messages from your spirit guides, Group 1. If it resonated with you, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also make sure that you hit the bell icon to get updates on my videos. Take good care of yourself and I'll see you in my next video. In Hindi, as they say, फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते. Take care. Hello Group 2 and welcome to your reading. So you chose the gorgeous pyrite. Pyrite is a gorgeous crystal and it is also called the Fool's Gold. Let's get straight to your reading and see what messages your spirit guides have in store for you. So you have the Queen of Wands. Oh, you have the Princess of Wands as well. And wonderful, you have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful cards, Group 2. No wonder you chose the pyrite. The Queen of Card represents your inspiration and ambition. This card also correlates to your third eye chakra. That's the reason it's indigo in color. And it speaks about your power of manifestation. So this card basically represents your future vision about things that truly bring you happiness. So it could be your job at present or your hobby. Let's just say that it's time to make your favorite hobby a profession that you are truly passionate about. So your spirit guides want to tell you that manifestation happens only when you believe that it has already happened. So just imagine, if you get your dream job, how will you feel? If you have bought the dream house, how excited will you be? If you get married to the man of your dreams, how happy will you be? You have to let those strong, happy, or say the powerful emotions take charge. You have to live that emotion right now in this very moment. Okay? You also have the Princess of Wands over here. It's a beautiful card which correlates to the heart chakra, and that's the reason it is green in color. It is also a card of, it speaks about opening your heart to receiving love and happiness. So allow your focus from the third eye to pave a way to the open heart. Keep your heart engaged in all the decisions that are, related to the things that you truly love and are passionate about. Even if you're not able to see the manifestation right now happening in front of your eyes, you have to believe that it is happening, and trust me, it will happen, because you have the card of wish fulfillment over here. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. It is orange in color and it correlates to your sacral chakra. This is a card of prosperity and achievement. So just look at her. She looks content. She looks prosperous. Most importantly, she looks satisfied. So it's the feeling of knowing that you have fulfilled all your desires. So basically this card, the lady in this card is you. Please note that my readings are not gender specific. So you could be a male. What I'm talking about here is the energy of the card. Okay? The color orange, like I told you, it is a part, it relates to your sacral chakra. So the spirit wants you to know that you need to sit back, relax and be content, because your dream is already fulfilled. Next, we have the Spirit of Water. And we have the Grandmother Earth. You have the best cards of the lot, I feel, group 2. The Spirit of Water is a beautiful card, and again this is a card of intuition and knowing that you are on the right path, group 2. So your native spirit is telling you that water brings an emotional richness in your life which is necessary for cleansing and purification. So embrace all the emotions that you have, whether they are good or bad, because both the emotions together make the person that you truly are. You also have the Grandmother Earth card over here. This is the card of grounding, group 2. No wonder this card should come up actually, because the initial cards that you had were all belonging to the upper chakras. So it's possible that at times you may feel carried away or you may feel overwhelmed. So just in case that you do not feel, if you do feel burdened or say you feel stressed, there's no problem. You just need to take some time out, group 2. You need to make all the necessary plans for your future and act on them once you feel that you're completely confident in stepping ahead. Sounds fair? Okay, let's see what the energy cards have in store for you. You have the planning and action. And you have the professional assistance. Wonderful. So the planning and action card, basically, if you ask me, I feel like jumping and I feel like saying get, set and go. You're supposed to gather your thoughts, make your plans and jump into the actions, group 2. The belief that you have in yourself will take you forward to the finish line. You just have to trust it. And in professional assistance, I see that the potential for great assistance is open for you, group 2. So don't feel shy to ask for help. Whenever you feel that you need to take help, you don't need to do everything all by yourself. Make sure that you do speak to others. You do take in help when it is required, and trust me, it will be granted to you. On a professional front, this can also mean a change or say a new direction in your career. Let's see what are the universe messages for you. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. And there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Beautiful. It just tells me that you need to relax a bit, you need to ease out a bit. Things are turning in your favor. You need to have some fun. You have to believe that you have manifested your desires, and you will see them turning to reality in front of your own eyes, group 2. So these were the messages from the spirit guides. If it resonated with you, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also make sure that you hit the bell icon to get further updates on my videos. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello group 3 and welcome to your reading. So you chose the fluorite. It's a beautiful stone. Personally, I feel extremely calm and cool when I look at this stone. Makes me feel extremely peaceful. Are you someone who does not take care of yourself, or you've not been taking good care of yourself lately? Maybe could be one of the reasons why you're attracted to this stone. It's a reminder that health comes first, be it any event, be it any person, or be it any situation in life. Nothing precedes health, my crazy amigos, period. Anyways, let's get straight to your reading. Let's see what messages do the spirit guides have in store for you. You have the 6 of Wands, you have the 9 of Coins, you have the 7 of Wands, and you have the Princess of Coins. Beautiful cards. The 6 of Wands is a card of success. Just look at her. It looks victory. It speaks, it screams, it shouts victory. This is a card of glory. It's a card of leadership as well as celebrating your heritage. Heritage means a place that you come from. It also correlates to your third eye. That's the reason it's indigo in color. So your spirit guides, your ancestors want to tell you that you are the living example of their legacy. You must avoid living in the past and accept the new opportunities that lead you to the path of glory and success. The key message here is to be adaptive. Group 3, surrender to the divine with open arms and make sure that you accept the blessings that your spirits are trying to give you. Experience it with all your heart and then step into the reality of the moment. When you embody what you have inherited from your ancestors, that's what will guide you and your next generations to come. Okay? You also have the 9 of Coins over here. The 9 of Coins stands for your independence and financial security. Also the color orange over here, it correlates to your sacral chakra, which is the card of abundance and prosperity. So this card is an indication that all your financial freedom will be taken. You have a complete financial freedom and all your financial worries will be taken care of. So spirit guides want you to know that you don't need to worry at all. Group 3, make sure that you declutter your life as well as your mind. Feeling of lack or say insecurity could spoil your health and it will also spoil your mental peace. So you need to harness your emotions properly and give them a direction, group 3. Allow your thoughts to guide you and propel you into abundance. This card ensures that you have the feeling of satisfaction. Okay? Then we have the 7 of Wands. I so love this card. This is a card of great focus, extraordinary vision. It speaks of a born leader. Why not? And you are aligned with the spirit guides. Group 3, you are very much in alignment with your spirit guides. And no wonder this card came up. Look at the color, purple. It resonates with your crown chakra. So, however, look at the picture. So there are these wands behind her that you can see, right? But what is she doing with them? Nothing. So these are basically the tools that you have never used. But that was the past. This is not the case anymore. Now the spirit guide wants you to turn on your inner compass. Your inner compass is going to be an anchor to guide you. You understand the difference between right and wrong and the difference between internal knowing and self-doubt. So use this knowledge. Use this knowledge to pull opportunities towards you. Think about your strengths. Are you a good communicator? Are you someone who is great at planning and making strategies? Are you someone who's extremely creative but the people around you maybe don't know about it? So list down these things and start highlighting these things. Start implementing them and see how you can make a value addition to your current role in life or in your relationship or in your job. Okay? Then we also have the Princess of Coins over here. This card tells me that you're a very practical person. You don't prefer to, don rose-colored glasses all the time. You like it real and you bring this reality to your dreams too. However, what happens is that when you face any rejection to the ideas that you've suggested or say to the plans you have in mind, then you start doubting your worth and your talent. And that is not right, group 3. Look at the color of that card. It's green in color, right? This green color basically resonates with the heart chakra. Look at the stone that you have chosen. You've chosen the fluorite, which is also green in color. This stone also correlates to your heart chakra. So your spirit guides wants you to know that what you want is right in front of you. You just have to open your heart to receive the abundance. These flowers here that you can see in these pictures down, these are called peonies. Okay? And they represent wealth, which is right at her feet. So you just have to stay open to new suggestions and just cross the bridge to get what you want. It's that easy for you. Okay, let's see what are the next cards for you. We have the Great Mystery and we have Answering the Call. Wonderful. The Great Mystery for me is the card of the Creator, the God, the universe or energy, whatever you believe in. This is also the card of trust and belief, group 3. So you've planted the seeds, now just allow the universe to create the rest. Your spirit guides want you to know that change can happen in a minute also, but the underlying factor is a faith. Faith in God, faith in universe or faith in energy. It's your faith that ultimately gives you the ability to manifest, group 3. Okay, always remember that. And answering the call. So sometimes we wait for things to happen a certain way and ultimately miss out on several of the moments of joy. So that is something that you need to avoid. This card is also a confirmation from the spirit who wants you to know that it is your time now. This is a sign, group 3. I'm very happy to you for this. This is a sign. Your call has been answered. Your prayers have been answered, and this is a confirmation of that. So in family, friends and guides, you can see there's a spirit here, and this is again a second confirmation that unending inspiration and support are available for you through the loving entities in the spirit realm. Okay, so your spirit mentors are constantly there with you, group 3, looking over you, guiding you and protecting you. You also have a card which says a consciousness of lack. So this is a reminder from your spirits to value yourself. When things get tough, group 3, it happens that you could possibly just tremble down or you might just lose your sense of self-worth. So it tells you to be grateful for all that you have. It tells you to hold your own, and it also tells you to make a habit of expressing gratitude to the universe every single day so that you stay confident, you stay strong and you stay happy every single day. Okay, let's see what the universe messages are for you. I am a spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. I am so surprised you have immense presence of spirit in your reading, group 3. Wonderful. You have the third eye again over here. So majority cards that relate to your upper chakras. And the final message is, I am the dreamer of my dream. This is a visionary card for me. This is a visionary card that is stating that you are on the right path. So you have nothing to fear. Wonderful. So group 3, these were the readings from the spirit guides. These were the messages from the spirit guides for you. If it resonated with you, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also make sure that you hit the bell icon to get updates on my videos. Take good care of yourself and I'll see you in my next video. Hello group 4 and welcome to your reading. So you chose the beautiful rose quartz. Look how beautiful it is. This is the crystal of beauty. It's also called the crystal of love. Isn't it beautiful? So let's get straight to your reading and see what messages do your spirit guides have for you. Okay, you have the Six of Swords. Oh, you also have the King of Swords. Fantastic. You have the Lovers. Oh. And you have the Devil. Oh my God, what a combination. Wonderful. So let's start with the Six of Swords. This is a card of new horizon, new opportunities, new love. So whatever resonates to your situation, the situation that you are currently in your life, this would resonate to that. This card correlates with your third eye. Just look at the color. It is indigo in color, and that's the color of the third eye chakra. So that's why this card resonates with the third eye. Also, you can see them in a boat. So basically, just look, this lady, and there's also a child over here who is in a boat. So this card represents the journey, not a destination. Okay, they're traveling, and when they leave behind these three swords, as you can see over here. So these three swords represent the hurt, or say the unwanted feelings that you are leaving behind and going into the sunrise. I feel extremely positive when I see this card. Spirits also want to tell you that this could be one of the major reasons why you chose rose quartz, group 3. Group 4, what am I saying? Because love and gaining is something that holds a massive importance in your life. So I would say this is something that is forever in your subconscious, hence do not compromise on love and relationships ever, group 4. Irrespective of the money that you earn, or say the fantastic career that you have, or you're doing everything that you like, you'll always feel empty or drained if you're not surrounded by love or the people that you love the most. So focus on self-love also, group 4, because understand that self-love is not being selfish. So spirits want to tell you that it's extremely crucial, and you can only give love to others when you are emotionally satisfied yourself, you are happy yourself, and say you are loved yourself. Okay? The next card that we have over here is the King of Swords. Just look at him. This is a person who's confident. This is a person who's regal, who's articulate, and knows how to say the right thing at the right time. So also, I feel extremely strong. So you're someone who is extremely strong, group 4. You can see that he's the master of the business, or say the legal world in today's world, if you have to put it so. This card also correlates with the crown chakra. So the color purple resonates with your crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra, and it also tells me that you imbibe all the qualities of this royalty. You are basically someone who's done with anything that does not serve you. So you are strong and you can change the outcome of events and situations to suit your needs, group 4. And that is a spectacular quality to have. You should be extremely proud of yourself, and you should be extremely proud of your journey. So spirit guides want you to focus on one thing at a time right now. If you have multiple issues that you're taking care of, the right decision would be to solve one issue at a time. Don't try to eat more than you can chew, okay? Before taking any decision, allow your thoughts and your decisions to come into clear focus. Also, I would suggest that, if you are into the habit of praying to God, or if you are in a habit of meditating to God, or say the energy of the universe, so make sure that you pray for clarity, because a clarity of thought is something that I feel you need the most at this particular moment, and that's possibly why this card has come into your reading, because it is related to your crown chakra. You also have the Lovers card, and this is also a card that resonates with your crown chakra. Wonderful. I couldn't be more happier for you. Seriously, I'm very happy for you. It's a card of love. It speaks of union. It speaks of enlightenment. So spirits are basically trying to tell you to maintain the connection that you have with the universe. Find some time from your daily schedule to meditate. Spend some time alone with yourself or in nature. Even, standing by the window and looking at the surrounding trees and enjoying the cool breeze, even that counts. Also, this card stands for union. So it tells me that finally you have sorted and you have all happy and harmonious relationships in your life now. Everything has turned in your favor, and now learn to maintain it. Learn to maintain it and take good care of it. I can also sense a new love coming into the lives of those who are single. So those who are single and maybe ready to mingle, this is definitely good news for you, right? You also have the Devil card over here. So you're definitely someone who has you're extremely strong-headed person. I can see that over here because this card correlates to your solar plexus. So it speaks that you have a lot of inner strength, as well as sometimes you are stubborn as well, group 4. So spirits want to tell you that it's fine to stay true to what you feel is right and continue on your path. But if you realize that your decision was wrong, you must have the courage and the strength to make the necessary changes as well. You need to pull up your socks and rectify those mistakes. This is the card of strength after all. It's orange in color, right? It's the card of strength. Do not fear of tarnishing, your image. You're never going to do that. You're not known for what is inside you. You are known for the choices that you make, group 4. So let's see, what your native cards have basically in store for you. You have the Grandfather Sky. And you have the Storyteller. Wonderful. In Grandfather Sky, I can see that sky is the limit for you, group 4. You have mainly chosen cards that belong to your upper chakras. So you're basically very strong and you are a natural healer yourself. And looking at the strong presence of your, the cards representing the upper chakras over here, I can see that you possess the ability to channel the message of the universe beautifully for yourself. So Spirit wants you to soar to new heights and, make sure that you maintain this connection with the universe and be grateful for the smallest of things that you have in your life. Be grateful. Gratitude counts a lot. It speaks volumes. You also have the Storyteller over here. So basically it could tell me that you are most liked in your gang. You are the storyteller of your gang. Your native spirit, wants to tell you that people look up to you, they admire you, and they idolize you. They idolize you because you have the courage to live life on your own terms. So something that, it's not a quality that everybody possesses. So be thankful and continue to live life king size and treasure all the precious experiences that you encounter in your life. Okay? Let's see what are the next cards for you. You have Deserving. And you have New Supportive Connections. Wonderful. She seems content. She seems happy. So in this deserving card, Spirit wants you to know that you are well deserving to receive all the good that the universe has to offer to you, group 4. So it's not something that was served to you, on a silver platter. No, you have earned it. So please do not doubt your worthiness. Be it love, career, finances, healing, fun, health, whatever. You deserve to receive all the wonderful gifts from the universe. You also have New Supportive Connections. Wonderful. This speaks of your friends, the support system that you have. So normally you have always been busy and you've given more precedence to your work. But spirit guides want to tell you that now it's finally time to reach out to people, whether on calls or say on video calls. You need to network with them. You need to engage in great conversations or meaningful activities. You need to come out of your shell, group 4. You need to put yourself out there and expand your experiences. You will notice that it will be truly a delightful experience, and I'm sure you'll end up increasing your magnetic energy and expanding your tribe, because this does tell me that you're quite a famous person in your friend circle. Let's see the final thoughts, the universe messages. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Beautiful. So, considering that you have the Lovers over here and the cards that show that you have great intuition and connect with the universe, is a perfect reading to have. You also have the card which says, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Wonderful. Like I said, when you're praying to God, make sure that you pray for clarity, group 4, because that is something that will guide you on your way to achieve your goals. So these were the readings that I had, these were the messages that I had for you, group 4, from your spirit guides. If it resonated with you, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll truly appreciate your support for the same, and I shall see you in the next reading.